Welcome back. Nope, let me get my microphone over here. Sorry guys, I've been working on so many different ways of doing this today that I just had to do something like this. I don't know, but hopefully get a better camera view on it. And oh, my head's real big. I got a big head. Some of you know that already. So I got that going there. This. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a black magic. All right. I should have grabbed one. But I don't want to put it out here because the fellow might bite it. So, all right. My Topwater box. But I have black magics in just about everything. A black magic lure is pretty amazing. It always catches my biggest bass. So this is a black magic lure. It's black, but notice those blue stripes that, sort of is the underlayer of it. And it's got sort of a strange looking, color changing belly. Now, I don't know if we'll do the color changing belly. We will do a different color belly. So, let's put, that's a big black magic, by the way. That was a big one. So, we're going to do a lipless crank. That's black magic. Hey Rich, hey Beverly. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to, of course, lay down our white, and then we're going to create sort of a lighter blue, color the entire thing, and then we're going to mask off areas that I want the blue to poke through, and then paint it black. Sounds simple. That's right. So, let's take this, and we're going to put this here so you guys can see what I am doing. This is a really cool bait. Repeatedly, I have caught big bass on it. My biggest bass. So, don't ask me why the black magic works. Maybe that's why they call it magic, but it is really, really a very cool bait. So, okay. So, how easy was that for my base? So, I'm going to this autofocus camera. I don't know about it. Really find it annoying. Another camera. I really like my phone camera, but I can't hook it up to I use it as a camera. I tried this morning, and I just can't figure it out. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to lay down basically a soft blue underneath it. What we're going to do. I think my needle is out just a bit. Oh, it wasn't tightened. That's why it was coming out so fast. So, lighten up the blue a little bit. Yeah, see, that looks really good. That's the blue we want. Well, I don't want to use my StreamYard constantly because you only get 20 hours a month. So I've been trying some different stuff, so I don't have to pay StreamYard. Alright, let's see if that thing, get it to focus. Alright, let's purge this. Purged. I'm going to make this a nice blue, the whole bait. The whole bait's going to be blue. And we're going to dry it. Very important, because we're going to put blue tape on it. I want the bottom just to be a little, we don't want to paint the bottom. Not yet. Okay. It's a pretty blue. Alright, we got to paint that. We got to do that. And clean this. And then we're going to cut our mask. Cut the mask. I'm going to cut the mask. I'm going to put black in this. I really don't have to clean it too well. Just get most of the blue out. Okay, so now get that laid out. We need to cut. We need to cut some stripes. So basically, it's just a very erratic pattern. So we're just going to just sort of cut one stripe. So we just do that and do it on the cardboard because I can push through it and make my cuts. Measure it. Make sure I'm good. Yeah. We're just cutting just little pieces of tape is what we're doing. Little pieces of tape. They don't even have, the stripes don't even have to go, vertically. Some of them are going to go horizontally, little ones. So, it's kind of what we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then some little ones in between. So this should be good. This should be good. Those are my stripes. So, stupid camera. There it is. Alright. So, those are going to be my stripes. So now, cardboard with it. That's not good. We'll have to make we'll make another one. No reason to fight it. That one. Oh, and it's easy enough to cut out another one. And we want to dry that paint really good. We're going to put this tape on it. I'm just sticking it on this box right now so I can easily get to it. I could use fingernails about right now, but these are just, okay, we want to cut one more. There we go. Keep pulling up cardboard with it. We'll do that. There we go. There we go. And those, that's our pattern. I know, doesn't look like much right now, but it is. Alright, so, dried to the touch. And now, we are going to stick our stickers on it. That's what we're going to do. Stick our stickers on it. And it's supposed to look a little erratic. And where the sticker is where the blue is going to be. And like I said, not all of these are going to be vertical. Some of these are going to be horizontal. I want to scratch my paint. Pick it up just a little bit right there. Right here. There we go. Put that right there. Put this one right there. Again, there's no real rhyme or reason, just to expose that blue underneath it. We'll use these same stickers on the other side. So basically, you know, this is going to be the blue pattern after I spray this black. So, and then I'm going to take those off and I'm going to apply them to the other side in a similar fashion. So this way it'll have some kind of symmetry to it. So it looks pretty cool. So let's put black in this thing. That is what that's going to look like. Blue eyes. Blue eyes. All right. merge this. Get the black out. Get the black. And now, I don't want to do all the head, so I just want to do most of the body right here. And definitely not the underbody. So I'm going to take that at an angle right there. So that is the black. So now I'm going to dry it and then pull those off. And without scratching it. This is a very dainty type of paint job. Because you're basically putting pinstripes on it, like a car. So we're going to do it just fairly gradually, and yeah, it'll look real good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take yellow and put it on the bottom of it. The blue that overlaps that will turn green, so it'll give it sort of that dual color down at the bottom of it. I don't have a pearl, although I did order some. Now I've got a whole array of pearl colors coming, so that's very exciting. So we're going to see a lot more pearl finishes. Although I do quite a bit, because I take the platinum white pearl and I tint it with transparency, and that actually helps a lot. Hey Tasha, Valerie, Tasha, everybody's here. Cool, thanks. So, but so let's get this black dry. And we put a little bit more black right there. You really want that back, or the sides, to be completely black except for some of the head. So, and then we'll just have that blue peek through. Something about this bait, I mean, I have caught, well, my largest fish has always been on the black magics, always. It is an easy bait for the most part, color scheme wise, but to paint. But it's, you know, it's definitely finessey, because we have to cut these little stripes out. There's probably an easier way to do it. Mind you, no two are going to be the same. They are unique. Hey Jay. Hi Jay. So it's alright, let's see. Okay, it's dry enough for me to remove, so let's do this. I'm going to lay it down on my little towel so you guys can see. Alright, so now we take the stripes off. Now there should be blue underneath there. Should be blue. I have to do this without scratching my paint. There's my blue. There's my blue. Can't scratch your paint. I'm going to do, putting them on the box the same way I take them off. So I can match it on the other side, give it some symmetry. one side. So, oops, sorry. That's one side. Crazy looking, huh? That is crazy looking. For some reason, it just works. All right, so let's go. Let's put it on the other side. The last one. So now, we'll do the opposite of this when we paint this side. So let's paint that side. Yeah, it's going to look, I mean, this is such a cool bait. And a company called 6 Cents makes it. Really is beautiful and it's effective. All right, got the black out. So that side. Sort of want to make it symmetrical. Match the gills. Looks good. Looks good. Alright, let's do a dry on it. We have to wash this out. You can look at me again. We'll wash this and then we're going to put yellow. I know. Yellow in it. Because I really want the bottom of it to really pop. And in these, they actually, it shows a yellow in the bottom, although it's a color shifting yellow. So it's not exactly like theirs, but that's alright. It'll still be effective. And a lipless crank. This thing is a rattle trap. It has a lot of BBs in it. And so we're going to put yellow in this. So we got to clean this up really good. Unlike what we've been doing, we're just rinsing it out. So this is how you make a black magic. This is how you make a black magic lure. Somebody asked me in a direct message today how I did it, or how to do it, because he's been having problems. So it was my very first bait, and that I painted, and just because I thought it'd be easy, and technically it is kind of easy. You don't have to blend colors or anything like that. I mean, it's just pretty straightforward. You know, lay down a base, mask it, paint over it. This is the tricky part coming up right now, which is the yellow. I could have laid down the yellow, which I think I did on the original, but I'm going to give this a shot because it's the blackout. Get the blackout. My big head. My big head. Come on. When you go dark to lighter colors, it's a little harder. Because that's why you always start with light colors and work your way dark. I think I'm going to go with a transparent yellow. That's what I'm going to do. I think it'll look better. That's black. It's hard to get out. Just keep doing it. It'll rinse it all of it out. Alright. Shake up our transparent yellow, and then we'll remove that tape. And we'll see what this side looks like. Look like a Alfred Hitchcock framing right now. There you go. And I'm square, and then I'm Alfred Hitchcock. Alright, we are dry. So now let's remove these stickers. That one was just handy. That's why I did that one first. Scratch the paint. Don't scratch the paint. 2 more to go. It's touched a little bit. That's all right. I saw that when we did it. Yeah, that'd be cool. So that is that side. That's crazy looking, huh? That side and that side. So now we are going to paint that underbelly, this underbelly, transparent yellow, right along that line there. What we're going to do. Thanks, Val. So we're going to put a little bit of yellow in here. 2 drops ought to do. Just running along that bottom. A little bit of dilution. And purge this out. So I think I did a pretty good job getting the black out. Perfect. There it is. I got a little bit left, so. Put it close to it because I don't want a wide spread. I just want it real tight. want you to compare that. Got some big baits. See, that's got a little, see, this one's color changing. So it actually has that yellow in it and that sort of blue. There is a touch of red right there, but I'm not going to do that because not all of them have that. So, but that, that is that. Isn't that neat? That is a really cool looking bait. So, now, the eyes, on these other eyes that they usually put on it, that one doesn't have it. They're crazy cool. I don't have crazy cool eyes for this. But what we will do, we'll go with it, it's sort of a, let's see what I got, sort of a yellowish green eye. Because, I mean, they really, they're crazy looking. It's cool looking. I don't have those eyes. Thanks, Rich. Yeah, it's a great lure. It really is a great lure. I'm going to go with these eyes. I'm going to go with these eyes here. The ones in the middle. Yeah. Just, I mean, like I said, it's not, this isn't a hard bait to paint. In fact, it's quite easy. But you got to make sure you don't scratch your paint when you're removing these little itty bitty cutouts that you do. And when this is clear coated, it's going to rock. It's really going to rock. And it just, you know, I mean, it's just a beautiful bait. I know you usually use this in stained waters, which is murky water. It's not clear. That's what you usually use it in. And there is one lake called Willow Valley, not far from me, that actually is probably the best bass fishing lake there is in all of this part of Oregon. And it has stained waters. So when I use this there, which we will, so in a few months when I get out on the water again, and these lakes are not frozen, that this beast is going to catch something, and it'll be a big one. It's going to be a big one. So I'll show you, you know, this one right here. This is my rainbow trout, topwater. Real pretty. Came out real nice. And then I posted these this morning, but this is called a bleeding shad. So basically that little blood splatter that I painted on there by hand is a topwater. It's called a chugging. You see that little dimple there. And when you pull it, it splashes and it shoots back and forth. These are my favorite topwater baits. They're the ones that require a little bit of skill and practice, because when you walk, you know, you got to walk it on top of the water. You can't just pull it. You got to, boom, 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 boom. And this is my sort of lightning bug. I did this one yesterday too. I didn't video any of these yesterday. I just was playing around a little bit. And then my Plum Tiger. This is my Plum Tiger. So it also is a good dark bait. Fantastic for stained waters. And then this one's a color shifting one. This bait actually is done with a color shifting paint. And real small, very lightweight. This is an ultralight. But a medium diver, big bill on it, really good. You don't usually get a deeper dive for ultralight fishing, so it's really a good bait for people who like lighter tackle. All right, so let's. Thanks, Jay. All right, let's put eyes on this thing. Let's give it a little bit of life. A little bit of life. I think those eyes are too big for it. Let me try. You want to go as big an eye as you can. Oh, it's perfect. All right. You want to go as big as you can on it. And then just gives it that much more life to it. You'll see in a sec. And that, like I said, it just adds life to that lure. It just adds life to it. It's just so pretty. That's a beautiful lure. If I do say so myself. And I do. Because I did. So there. Alright, one more eye to go on it. Black magic. And it is magical. Like I said, somebody asked me how I did it, and so that's why I thought it'd be fun. My first bait I ever did, I did it, but it's in like 4-part video. So not the most convenient video to watch. And that is a black magic lure. Really cool bottom to it. That looks cool. It just looks cool. We're not going to put clear coat on it just yet because I like to get lots of them, but let's get it. Let's see. This up so the eyes will dry. That, man, that's pretty. That's beautiful. It really is a very pretty lure. So I hope you guys like that, because I like it. That one turned out really cool. Now, like I said, I don't know why I haven't been painting more black magics. I mean, being my most successful bait for big fish, I just don't know why I haven't done it. So we're going to do one more. Probably should have done it at the same time, but what the heck. So we're going to do a walking lure again, but this is much smaller than the one I got up there, the 100. You know, it's just a matter of what's biting, you know, what size you can go with. You know, you sort of work your way from small to large on baits. And, yeah, it's kind of what you do when you're fishing. Start small, work your way to large, get the bite on. So we're going to clean this out so I can put that white base on it. You're like a big head, don't I? get to the end of my drawing, end of the month, Tasha is going, if she doesn't win, she's going to graciously let anybody else take that shirt, which is the shirt behind me. Bam. There it is. There to tease you guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, Sherry. Hey, Sherry. I think I've ever said hi to you before. You're new, I hope. So, but what we just did this pattern in a lipless crank. So, that's what we just did. Now we're going to do this pattern in a topwater walking lure. What some people call a spook. I don't know why. But spook has several connotations, so I don't use that term. People may not know I'm talking about a lure. So, we're going to paint this white. Then we're going to paint it blue. And then we want to mask it, and then we want to paint it black. And dark baits work. There we go. So there we go. Put a little bit of red on in that indentation on its chin, like the other one is. We might do that. Set that, and then we're going to mix the blue in to that white here. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. I'm sorry if I missed you. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to miss you guys. I get so tied up in this that I kind of don't look. Another drop of white in here. We need to make this blue so it pops. Put 2 drops in there. Mix, mix, mix. It's getting darker. See this, you can see the blue that I'm mixing, although it's out of focus. Come on, focus, focus. So, this is the base underneath the black, so that's some pretty blue. It's a pretty blue. Get the white out, get the blue to flow. Baby blue. Not as, that's a darker blue, so we're going baby blue on this one. I'll make underneath the chin red. Now the reason I'm doing the head too is because the face has a direct relation to the color that you put on it, on top of it. So again, I'm keeping the belly white because I want that sort of that iridescence on that. And we put the yellow on it. That's a pretty blue bait. Pretty blue bait. All right. It's pretty blue. So, there we go. We got pretty blue. See if I can fix this to where it's a little more square. Maybe not. Ah! Oh well. Alfred Hitchcock look. All right, so we got pretty blue. Pretty blue. Beverly wants me to stop. Just keep it blue. We're going to paint it black now. After we dry that enough to where I can mask it off. And cut more blue tape. Cut more blue tape. Now, the cool thing is, we can do anything we want for stripes. The concept is pretty solid. So, I might just do something crazy. Because I like doing crazy things. And when it comes to fish, this is a topwater lure, for one thing, all right? This is a topwater lure, so for the most part, the fish are only going to see the bottom of it. I can do almost anything I want to the top of it. I can make it psychedelic, tie-dye it, do whatever I want. So, I can do anything I want. Because it's my bait. The Blue Rangers are lovely. Only chance of getting one of your stickers, bud. Oh, what is there? Oh, Richard. To get, alright, so, to get a sticker. I give a sticker out with every bait. So, I don't know where you live, Richard. So, where are you? Where are you? Hey, Richard, Richard Jarvis. He's already got one. Where did I see it? Oh, Donald Wiley. Oh, Donald, where do you live? Before I even say anything. What country do you live in? Really makes a big difference nowadays on shipping. What country do you live in, Donald? What kind of fish do you like to fish for? So what country do you live in, and what kind of fish do you fish for? Tell me those two things while I clean this brush out. Donald lives in Scotland. All right. Oh my goodness. Scotland. All right. To get a stickers piece of cake, send me your address. Just send me your address, because it fits in a letter, and you know, letters cost the same to send to Scotland as they do anywhere else. So just go to my about, and it's terribleatfishing2019@gmail.com. So terrible at fishing, all letters, terrible at fishing 2019 numbers at gmail.com. Just send me your address. We'll send you a sticker, okay? Piece of cake. Piece of cake. We'll send you a sticker. But you know, to ship a box or something to Scotland, you know, it probably costs the same as it does, you know, to the UK. So it's $17 to send to the UK, and a package from here. And crazy. I'm thinking. The nice thing is, you know, I'm going to cut out the mask, and I'm thinking about a design. We'll just stick with the tiger stripes, you know, down and stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh, and put down in the message sticker. All right, so I know to open it. Otherwise, yeah, I don't open mail. I don't know. So if you write down in the subject area, you know, sticker. Then I'll know. And we'll get you a sticker out as soon as I get my truck back from the shop. My truck's in the shop. So we'll get you a sticker, buddy. We'll get you a sticker. Rich has got 3 of them, I think. I know I sent him 3. All right. This is interesting. So now you started designing it, you know, sort of the patterns. So I didn't throw away my other stickers, so it's good. Oh, I tore that one out just now. Let's see what we got. And these don't have to be in any specific pattern. You just gotta expose that blue we just laid down. going up and down on this thing. Stripe between the big stripes. I'm just sort of designing what this is going to look like now. That is pretty much, after we put the black on, those are the stripes that we're going to have on it. So that's cool. So here, put my cardboard back down on the floor. And no. Again, Donald, it's terrible at fishing. Here, let me type it in. Here, let me type it in. Terrible at fishing 2019 at gmail.com. There you go. That is my email. And in the subject, put sticker. So I'm going to mail you one. I got 50 more stickers coming. And what I'm thinking about in the retail stores that I'm going to be featured in, what I'm thinking about is giving them stickers, and then if somebody buys 2 lures, they get a free sticker. What do you think? This way they can sell more lures. Won't cost them a penny. And the person that's buying lures can get a free sticker. But they gotta buy 2 lures at least. So if they buy 4, they get 2. Etc., etc., etc. Alright, let's look at this thing. Alright. Alright. Only painting one side of this thing. Leaving the bottom. Making sure we get all around those stickers. And that's what we want. Alright, so now we got to dry that. Black and blue. We gotta dry that. So, yeah, just send me your address, buddy. We'll get a sticker of Scotland. That's fun. World famous. They are fun stickers. It looks just like that, except bigger. But yeah, they are fun stickers to have on the tackle box, or to give to a mate. That'd be fun. Really rub it in. So, oh my God! You know what? I'm looking at. Okay. My head's a little smaller. I'm looking. I have two screens up, preview and then a actual screen. I didn't hit transition. So really, my email is on my about page. On my YouTube about page is my email. And although I think they ask you if you're a robot, and if you're a robot, then they don't give it to you. You got to hit the button saying I'm not a robot. But if you do the robot, yeah, like that. It's a little dancing, little dance move, That's right. That's right. I got some brother in me. I got some rhythm. Although I ain't got the moves. I got the rhythm. See, Richard saw it. Richard saw it. Alright. And the reason I'm drawing this is not really when I pull the tape up, it's when I lay it back down so I can put the tape back on, and I don't want that black paint to pop off. So, we're just drawing it real good. So I lay it down on my little thingy, towel. Alright. Almost there. Should be good. Alright. Now let's take the tape off. And take the tape off. And put it in the order that we take it off over on my little box. So we can, again, have a little symmetry to the other side. Yeah, we'll get you a sticker. Everybody should have a sticker. If I could afford it. Like I said, I'm going to stock the stores with my stickers. And we'll have a promotion. Buy two, get a sticker. Stickers are, $3 to $5 typically, if you were to pay for them. So it's a really nice little promotion, I think. Store gets more sales. And I get a better reorder on those stores. Looks pretty cool, huh? That looks really cool. Come on, that's nice. That's so cool looking. I have been making, I'm sorry, I just saw that, Donald. Not even 2 months. I know. I'm a rookie. Okay, let's put these on this side. Yeah. know. You're probably... But, to be fair, I used to airbrush when my wife and I first met 37 years ago. And I've had a lot of health problems, and I couldn't hold a airbrush because of strokes. And until recently, although it seems like my strokes are picking up again, so that kind of sucks. I don't want them to pick up too much. I've been able to paint again. I do computer graphics too. When I couldn't hold a brush or a pen or a pencil, I started computer graphics because I could hold a mouse. I've always done real creative things. I write too. I've got a few books on the market. Alright, and there's our pattern for this side. Very cool. So, it was surprising how fast I picked up paintbrushing again after not doing it for so long. Alright. Time to paint this side. It's all covered down to the end of each piece of tape. Alright. So I'm going to do a quick dry on that. And then we're going to go yellow, and we're going to put a little bit of red. Oh, that one has too. Because the other one did. And this is the same style of bait. So, let's see. Hey, Matt. Jade. Thanks, Donald. Thank you. It's, like I said, surprised that my airbrush skills were not completely depleted. I did practice a lot on just pieces of paper before I started actually painting lures. But I got some really bad lures up there that I've painted. Tried new techniques, things like that. And these aren't the best airbrushes in the world, but not good enough to do lures. So I've got 3 airbrushes, so it came as a set. So we're going to get this black out. So for those of you, Matt, you missed that one, but we're doing another one just like it, but in spook. So very, very similar. But one thing about painting, it's analyzing a color. So I tell people, if you're not good at analyzing colors, then buy Color Wheel, and it'll train your mind to see colors in color. So when I paint a color like brown, all right, most people don't know what brown is is made up of, or gold or silver. And I keep telling people how to make a silver because in lures it's a really common thing that you want. And so, it's great with blue. But you got to know what, when you paint, you just got to see colors in colors. And then just mix them. I pretty much have primary colors, and I mix my primary colors. Which doesn't make it the most consistent thing. Like this blue is different from that blue. A little bit. A person probably wouldn't even notice it, but it is different. A little lighter. This black out. And that black one's going to do yellow. I'm going to do a transparent. Like I said, I've got the primary colors coming all in pearl. So that's going to be really cool. Right now I'm making pearl colors with my platinum white pearl and then putting transparent colors in it in order to make that color in pearl. Which is good. Works. I think it'll just look prettier if I have the primaries in pearl. So, all right. Yeah, you're right about that, Donald. You're right about that. There is nothing better than catching a fish with your own lure. One that you designed, you painted, etc. It's the best. All right. Let's reveal this. Some of these are already lifted up, so we're just going to pull that off. Try not to scratch. Gotta love blue tape. Just gotta love blue tape. Works so good as a stencil. Breathe and do stuff like this. And you just don't want to cut, you don't want to scratch your lure. So that's that side. So there's that. That. Looks really cool. Okay, so now we're going to work on the underbody. Sounds like a car. I'm going to call my mechanic today and find out what's going on with my truck. which is an EGR valve, but I needed them to look at the clutch too. It is a stick shift, and my clutch is making some noises erratically, so. Alright, so I'm going to shake this, put a few drops in there, and this is a transparent yellow. 2 drops. Any more in this? And then 1 drop of water. Mad scientist formula. That's the way I am. I'm a mad scientist. I'm an Italian mad scientist, which probably is crazy. Well, Scottish. You guys play way too much golf. There it is. All right, so let's get this. There's our yellow glow on the belly, which is what we want. We're going to clean this and put some red on it. And we're going to go again with the transparent red. Underneath the chin. Again, we just want to give it a little bit more of an effect because, you know, the one I showed you guys earlier, made by 6 Cents, that spook's got some red under the chin, so we're going to do the same thing. And it's not that hard to do. A little psst, psst, good. Not even drop it. We've got to put 2 drops in there in order to get it to flow. That looks really cool. That looks really, 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 really cool. That looks cool. Coffee time's a good time. I've had my coffee, I guess, for the day. Look at a lot of toothpicks. Lots of toothpicks. Alright, let's get this red. Flow. There we go. It's flowing. So now, we're just going to give a little pss, pss, like that. There we go. There's our red. Just a little bit. So that looks really cool. Let's do a little bit more of a flash dry on it and we'll put the eyes on it. That is cool looking. Yeah, I'm gonna 2 drops. That's all I was going to use too. Not even half a drop. Not even a half a drop. Still so much right. You know, one thing about paint goes a long way in an airbrush. Just does. So I like those eyes on that one. You might do the same eyes on this one. that one's sort of against blue. This is against black, so we might go with a different eye. On that spook, on the 1x6 cents, that big one, they didn't even put eyes on it. Just kept it black. I don't want to do that though. I don't want to do that. Well, I drink a lot of coffee in the morning, so I drink a lot of coffee in the morning. And then I settle down to tea for the rest of the day. I have a tea, what is it, a hot pot over there, a kettle. And so I put a kettle on and I make tea in here. I need to put a bathroom down here is what I need. Yeah, stick a bathroom down here. Nice walk-in shower. My wife said when I bought this house I could put a walk-in shower in this house. I haven't done it. I haven't done it yet. So we're going to put central AC in here. So, there's asbestos that's got to be removed, and furnace. What's another $30,000, you know? And she complains about me buying baits. These I'll sell though. You know, a lot of these I'll just sell. You know, not right now because it's the wrong time of year, but it gives me a chance to have an inventory of them. And then come springtime, I might even do something, you know, with Lake of the Woods on consignment or something like that, so I can display a lot more of them. I don't know how many he plans on buying, but if he can, we can do a consignment. I can put a full display up there, and with the other employees and me working there, you know, we'll sell them. Heck yeah. He'll be out no money, and he'll be making money. You know, per lure. Like I said, we'll give away a sticker with multiple purchases. All right, so now we got to pick an eye for it. So let's see what eyes I can pick. Hey, Sharksmith. See, well, if you guys see another one, show you what I made earlier. So it's sort of square. And so what we basically did the exact same thing, but in this spook. So now I got to pick an eye for it. I might go with the same eye. I wonder if this one's too big. Yeah, it's too big. Just a hair too big. I like the red-orange eye. We'll do that. And we're going to do this eye on this. So I don't think it fits. I think it's off like a fraction of a millimeter. So we'll glue it in. So, well, we always glue it in, don't we? Always use super glue. And looks awesome. So that looks really cool. Looks great. Get in there. All right. That is a black magic clone. That's really cool. So we're basically in that series. Looks really good. It'll look better when the clear coat's on it, but again, I don't mix the clear coat until I get enough lures. Those look really good. Those look good. So voila, huh? Voila. That's success. You know, it's amazing. A lot of fishermen ignore black lures. They have no idea. What they do is they go for the bright colors, you know, which is cool. I mean, bright colors are cool. They work. But, you know, I mean, this will work. This will catch some really cool fish. But I don't know what it is about darker lures. But the fish go nuts for darker lures. Big fish go nuts for darker lures. It's like, little guys, stay away. Big guys, hit it. So, and then of course, you know, you can't go wrong with spooks. I mean, really, to be honest. You know, this is called a bleeding shad. So, you can see I sort of put a blood pattern on that side and stuff. And, real pretty lure. Real pretty lure. Anyway, those, and then, you know, rainbow trout is the really is the most popular fish in our area, besides perch. And rainbow trouts are great feeder fish. So, of course, you know, I did this yesterday, chugging spook. So, kind of fun. Those are the old ones. 6 lures for my wife for Valentine's. She doesn't fish, but it's the thought that counts. Awesome. You know, we'll make a heart one. I could paint a heart on a lure. Oh, that would be fun. That actually would be a fun Valentine's Day gift, huh? You know, make a lure with a heart on it. The arrow's for you. Oh, that would be hysterical. But you guys, you can just email me if you want one. Tell me what you want. I can show you some pictures of the ones I've got. I mean, my gosh, I've got... let's get this thing off here. So, you can see that wall over there. Is it going to focus? Focus, focus. But anyway, I got a lot of lures. This is yesterday's lures. And of course, today's lures. So far. So, but, stupid. What's this thing? Okay. Let's put you on the table. There you are. Woo, boy, seasick. But I got something for you. I just do. I mean, it's I will be happy to send you. My lures are anywhere from $10 to $15. Our UK buddies, if you want, it's $10 each for you, no matter. And just to help with postage, because you got to pay for postage now. Domestic shipping is only like $7. But when I ship over to the UK, a package, it's $17, $18. So I give everybody over there a break. So I am feeling better, Mike. I'm feeling much better. Although, wait till my bill comes in for my truck, so I'll be sick again. You'll know what caused my next stroke. It'll be the bill for my truck. But I'm doing okay. For the most part, I still have some speech aphasia. So that's kind of I have a permanent brain damage, and it causes speech aphasia, so it's tough to see. I can see the extreme portions of it, but not in the more subtle portions. The blood clot in my brain is inoperable, so it's not a whole lot we can do about it. Well, there's nothing we can do about it. To operate on it would risk paralysis from the neck down. So we don't do that. So we just, I'll stutter every once in a while and, get frustrated with my speech every once in a while in order to just, mitigate the extreme risk of actually surgery. So we don't mess with it. You just leave it there. It was worse when I first got it. Oh my gosh. I was having seizures. I would be paralyzed. I could barely walk or talk for 7 months. And it was, that was 3 years ago. And that was tough. Oh my gosh. And my family had to, the EMTs knew me by name, the ambulance. They just knew. I'd be completely paralyzed and just somebody picked me up, off the floor. That was fun. Hey, buddy, 97C603. So we got 2 really good baits today. These are duplicates of the Black Magic line on Six Sense. And Six Sense probably has the best bait schemes. So I always look at Six Sense because I own a lot of Six Sense baits. Thousands of dollars worth of Six Sense baits. And I look at them and I say, okay, I like that. This one worked really well for me. This one didn't, but if it did this, that would be cool. And so a lot of my designs are based off of a mixture of Six Sense. They're really very inspiring baits. They're really, really, really good baits. So I've got thousands of dollars worth of Six Sense over there. Probably the best hard bait subscription box you could possibly get. Now, Dark Horse Tackle, which is, down at the bottom here, use that code. Dark Horse Tackle is all people like me in basements and garages and stuff like that are making baits. These are all independent guys like me. And so everything in that box is a fisherman's box. So you're not going to get a lot of hard baits. You'll get a lot of soft baits. You'll get jigs. You'll get maybe, some type of, this or that. So I don't know. To be honest, It's a crazy box, but everything in the box is it will work, and it's made by handmade. Everything's handmade. If it's a hard bait, it would be unique. I mean, like this. I mean, I can't duplicate this perfectly. You know, I just can't. So each bait is going to be unique. In the each hard bait is hand painted. And Dark Horse Tackle just is, I mean, it's a great company too. It's just two guys. They're a Dark Horse company. They do it out of their garage. So Jason and Josh, they're just two guys that make this box that is all custom baits. So it's a very cool company. So, hey, Donegal. Donegal's Fishing is here. Nice. So, but I don't know. I got to work on a spreadsheet. My wife wants me to categorize my expenses, so when the season does hit, Kathy's an analytical tax person. She loves numbers. I don't. So I took all my receipts and I put them in a digital file on my computer, and now I got to go through those receipts and transpose them onto a spreadsheet today. And I'm a little afraid about the amount of money I've spent. But when you think about starting a business, this really isn't an inexpensive, I mean, I built this room, but that's not part of the expense of the business. But this room, I mean, I don't know, $1,000 to start a business. That's not much. Kathy and I, we had a retail store once, and it was $250,000 is what we put into it to start it, and we lost it. $250,000. So, thanks, Beverly. So, all right, I'll see you guys on other lives. So, I'm going to do the outro, and because I'm using OBS, and I got an outro. And thank you for joining me. I mean, this is, I wanted to do this for somebody on Facebook, to do these two, this pattern. So, very cool pattern. Very cool pattern. So we'll put this on and we'll make it a thumbnail. Take care, everybody. Okie dokie. Outro.